Hello, welcome back. My name is Sybonn and I'm doing another Terraria build and a new addition to the boss themed house world that I'm doing for the NPCs, and this time it's on the Dreadnautilus. So if you like this build, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and check out my social media because I post a lot of things on there. So this is a new mini boss added to the Terraria 1.4 Journey's End, and it's a part of the Blood Moon and you have to fish for him. So let's get some inspiration. So the simple dread recipe is using chum, a bloody tear, and a fishing rod, and then it just takes a lot of time. So after you've got an eel, a second eel, a shark, some more eels, some more sharks, eventually you'll summon him. And after that bit of inspiration, we're ready to build him. So at first I just wanted to get the general shape and size and the positioning down to how I thought I wanted it to look. So then I started adding these little spines to the outside of his shell. The blocks I used in this build are a mixture of slime blocks, city balloon blocks, and these spines are actually made out of smooth marble blocks. So I started off doing the walls in smooth marble, but I changed my mind to balloon instead. It seemed to give a better colour for his shell. Next I put in his eye using some gem spark blocks so we could all see what we were doing. Then I just finished off his shell and moved on to his tentacles, which I kind of wanted to make it look like he was trying to grab hold of the pier, because this guy is big. And then I worked out an entranceway, which is just down the tentacles, and I'll show you a bit more in depth very shortly. Once I got the basic structure in, I actually moved on to the landscape and tried to make that look as cool as I could, because I actually wanted to put a little hut in here with a pylon. So that's enough of that, let me go through the finished build. So here we are at the finished build, so let's go around it and see what you think. And to start off with, we've got the landscapey area with the ocean pylon, which in terms of the landscape, I always like to do this sort of random texture rather than just using one solid sort of background wall. It kind of makes it look a little bit better and just a little bit more natural. And I love using the leaf wall on the outside of some of these edges because it just sort of softens them and makes it look quite nice as well. And using this mud with the jungle seeds on it, it makes these vines appear, which just makes it look a little bit mossy and sort of overgrown, and using it as little grassy areas like here. And then the leaf wall again, just to make it look like little bushes are growing all the way around. In terms of the wood, it's all bamboo pretty much, and it's a mixture of bamboo and mahogany wood as well. I like this sort of cross hatching that the bamboo does when you sort of make a T-junction, and using the bamboo fencing as well. And this section is just kind of like a fallen apart pier, and the reason why it's falling apart is because this guy is attached to it. So this is a fully functioning NPC house, and the way to enter it is using some logic sensors, and it kind of just opens a little bit of the tentacles so you can get in his eye, And then once you through his eye, you can come out the other side and actually inside his shell. And once you're in, it's kind of quite self-explanatory. I've made little compartments for each of the NPCs, and you can obviously enter and exit. I haven't added any crafting stations, but that's very easy to add. So it's very like functional as a building, I would say, because you're not supposed to have too many NPCs, so you probably would want to reduce this down a little bit anyway. This section here, it's using Gemspark wool, so I'm using white and purple Gemspark and just sort of making this mottled effect, which I kind of like the look of. Also used the lava dropper, which actually made it look like there's little bits of blood dripping off, which I kind of like the look of that. And the water as well, it's got a crimson fountain just located just down here somewhere on the seabed, which makes everything red, which kind of fit quite nicely with the build. So I hope you like the build. Let me know in the comment section what you did like and what you think I should change or maybe add to this build, and what you think I should try and build next for a boss themed NPC house. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like the video and subscribe if you want to see more, because it does mean a lot and it does really help out my channel. And I'll speak to you in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.